Welcome to my presentation titled The Art Scene Turning into an Increasingly Tech and Asset-Driven World. I am Selçuk Artut, Professor of Arts and Design in Sabancı University, Istanbul. Art and technology have consistently interacted at varying levels of presence throughout history. Every step of the way, technology has produced new mediums, tools, and themes to expand the creative expression of artists. However, it is often observed that in contemporary works of art that employ new technology, excessive praise for technical components given during the creation or presentation of the artwork risks overshadowing the discursive essence of the artwork. In addition, complete reliance on technological means poses a threat to preserving such works of art in the event of technological decline. This paper examines the potential issues that arise when we heavily rely on technology to produce art. Technological arts is a genre of contemporary art that incorporates technology as a central element in its creation, presentation, or interpretation. This can include various technologies, such as digital media, computer software, virtual reality, robotics, and electronic or interactive installations. Technological arts gained more popularity in the 1960s and 1970s as artists began experimenting with new technologies and incorporating them into their work. Since then, the genre has grown and evolved, with artists exploring new technologies and pushing the boundaries of what is possible in art. Today, technological arts have become an integral part of contemporary art and are widely exhibited in galleries and museums worldwide. Incorporating technology into art has been a growing trend in recent decades, creating new opportunities for artists to explore and express themselves in innovative ways. Technology has opened new possibilities for art to engage with contemporary social, cultural, and political issues. Technological artworks require active engagement on the viewer's part, allowing them to become more deeply involved in the message or theme of the artwork. The growing use of technology in art comes with advantages and difficulties, such as allowing people to view it online or through digital platforms. Additionally, institutions and groups that work to preserve technological artworks face difficulties due to the quick pace of technological advancement. However, it is possible to protect technological artworks with proper planning and resources for future generations. Museums and galleries are increasingly incorporating technological artworks into their collections and exhibitions. For example, the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, in New York has a dedicated department for media and performance art and regularly exhibits digital and technological artworks. A growing number of museums have departments or teams devoted to collecting and preserving technological artworks, such as the Media Arts Department, Digital Art Department, or New Media Department. The Matters in Media Art Project, which includes the New Art Trust, Tate, MoMA, SFMOMA, and the Smithsonian's Time-Based Media Art Working Group, has been working on developing standards to help people who collect and keep media artworks. These specialized teams are composed of professionals with expertise in various disciplines, including art history, curatorial studies, conservation, and technology. They stay informed about current developments in the field, attend art and technology conferences, and engage with artists and experts to stay at the forefront of technological art practices. Importance of preserving technological artworks. Preserving technological artworks is essential for contemporary art and cultural heritage. They capture a moment in history, document the artistic and technical practices of a particular era, incorporate ephemeral elements, and are interactive and participatory. Preserving these artworks ensures their longevity and accessibility for future generations, safeguarding their aesthetic, intellectual, and historical value. Additionally, they challenge traditional notions of preservation, requiring interdisciplinary collaborations and specialized expertise to navigate the complexities of conserving digital media. By investing in preserving technological artworks, institutions and individuals demonstrate a commitment to the diverse and evolving nature of artistic expression, fostering cultural continuity and enabling future exploration and appreciation. Preserving technological artworks presents various challenges that differ from those encountered in traditional art conservation. One of the primary obstacles is the rapid obsolescence of hardware and software components. Technological artworks often rely on specific technologies, platforms, or programming languages that quickly become outdated, rendering the artwork inaccessible without proper preservation measures. Additionally, the complexity and interactivity of technological artworks necessitate the preservation of not only the artwork itself but also its interactive elements, interfaces, and user experiences. This requires comprehensive documentation and replication of the artwork's functionality, which can be technically demanding and resource-intensive. Another significant challenge lies in the inherent fragility of digital media. Unlike physical artworks, technological artworks are susceptible to data corruption, hardware failures, and software glitches. Preserving digital files, databases, and code becomes essential to ensure the integrity and authenticity of the artwork over time. Interactive artworks require people to participate and blur the lines between the artist, the art, and the audience. Preserving technological artworks requires addressing issues related to documentation and metadata, such as technical specifications, source code, hardware configurations, and installation instructions. Additionally, authenticity and integrity are critical challenges in preserving technological artworks, as digital media is easily reproducible and manipulable. Establishing and maintaining the integrity of the artwork's digital files is essential to ensure trustworthiness and prevent unauthorized alterations. The duality between materiality and discursivity in the art scene is a complex and multifaceted topic encompassing various theoretical and practical considerations. It involves the tension and interplay between the physicality of artworks and the discursive framework surrounding them, such as art criticism, art history, and curatorial practices. Materiality in art refers to the tangible aspects of an artwork, the medium, texture, color, form, and the sensory experience it elicits. It encompasses the physical properties of the materials, techniques, and overall aesthetic qualities. Materiality is often associated with traditional art forms like painting, sculpture, and ceramics, where the physical presence of the artwork is a central aspect of its reception. Discursivity, on the other hand, pertains to the realm of language, ideas, interpretation, and contextual frameworks that shape our understanding of art. It involves the critical discourse that surrounds artworks, including art theory, art criticism, art history, and curatorial practices. Discursivity encompasses art's intellectual, conceptual, and contextual aspects, emphasizing interpretation, meaning-making, and artistic production's social, cultural, and historical dimensions. Contemporary artists often engage with the duality between materiality and discursivity by blurring the boundaries between different art forms and incorporating elements of performance, installation, digital media, and conceptual approaches. They challenge the traditional notions of the art object as a static, physical entity and instead emphasize art-making's experimental, temporal, and process-oriented aspects. This approach allows for a more inclusive and diverse understanding of art, as it encourages collaboration and experimentation across different disciplines and perspectives. Curators and art institutions also play a crucial role in navigating the duality between materiality and discursivity. They curate exhibitions and create spaces that allow for a holistic experience of artworks, considering their material qualities and the discursive frameworks surrounding them. They facilitate dialogue and critical engagement, encouraging viewers to consider the interplay between the materiality of the artworks and the discursive contexts in which they exist. This approach to exhibition design recognizes that artworks are not isolated objects but rather are situated within broader social, cultural, and historical contexts. By creating spaces that encourage viewers to engage with these contexts, exhibition designers can help foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of the artworks on display. Additionally, this approach can help to challenge traditional power dynamics within the art world by foregrounding diverse perspectives and voices. Ultimately, the duality between materiality and discursivity in the art scene is not a binary opposition but rather a dynamic and evolving relationship. It is a site of exploration, negotiation, and creative tension that enriches our understanding and appreciation of art. By embracing both the material and discursive aspects of art, we can engage in a more holistic and nuanced dialogue about artistic practice, interpretation, and the ways in which art shapes our world. Nevertheless, it is possible that excessive praise for technical components can overshadow the discursive essence of an artwork. When the technical aspects of the artwork are emphasized too much, it can detract from the conceptual or intellectual content of the work. For example, if a digital artwork is praised solely for its technical sophistication or complexity, the viewer may overlook the meaning or message of the piece. This can result in the work being perceived as merely a technical accomplishment rather than as a meaningful work of art. However, it's also important to note that technical components can be integral to an artwork's discursive essence. In some cases, the technical aspects of an artwork may be essential to its meaning or concept. In such cases, discussing the technical components of the work can help viewers better understand and appreciate the artwork's discursive essence. Artists need to consider both their work's technical aspects and conceptual meaning to create a truly impactful piece. By striking a balance between these two elements, artists can create work that showcases their technical skills and communicates a powerful message or emotion to the viewer. While the radical obsolescence of various technologies raises essential questions regarding how to prevent the fragile memories of contemporary technocultures from fading into oblivion, there is also an ongoing debate regarding what should be preserved. Today, museums are becoming more comfortable with purchasing technology-based artworks, but before making any purchases, it's essential to define the technical, functional, and conceptual components of an artwork. Nonetheless, it is essential to remember that the essence of a work of art is not limited to its technical components but can also be found in its discursive content. Therefore, it is crucial to investigate the artist's intention and the cultural and social factors that influence their work to fully appreciate and fully understand the artwork's significance. Moreover, analyzing the historical context and the audience's reception of the artwork can provide valuable insights into its meaning and impact. By taking a multidimensional approach to art analysis, we can better understand the artwork's cultural and artistic value. The challenges of preserving technological artworks encompass obsolescence, fragility, documentation, emulation, migration, authenticity, financial resources, institutional support, and ethical considerations. Addressing these challenges requires interdisciplinary collaboration, technical expertise, robust documentation practices, and sustained investment to ensure the preservation and accessibility of these unique and significant artworks for future generations. Ultimately, the key is to strike a balance between acknowledging the technical components of an artwork and recognizing its discursive essence. This requires careful consideration of the work's conceptual and technical aspects and an understanding of the artist's intentions and the context in which the work was created. It is important to recognize that an artwork's meaning and significance can evolve over time and may be interpreted differently by different viewers. Therefore, a nuanced approach that considers an artwork's objective and subjective elements is necessary for a comprehensive understanding and appreciation of it. The asset-based art scene, on the other hand, brings with it various problems with the validation of a commodity. Due to the uncertainty observed in art, it is no longer easy to classify works as works of art. Thus, when a work of art relies heavily on its physical qualities that contribute to its appearance rather than its discursive content, the inevitable desire to seek an artist's talent in making a work of art becomes a vague concern. This is especially true for contemporary art, where the boundaries between art and non-art are constantly being questioned and redefined. Therefore, the emphasis on the artist's skill and craftsmanship has shifted towards conceptual ideas and his ability to evoke thought and emotion in the viewer. In addition, the dilemma of what to protect and what not to protect becomes a critical point of examination when the issue of the protection of technological works of art is discussed. This is because technological works of art often involve complex and rapidly changing technologies, making it difficult to determine what aspects of the work should be preserved and how to preserve them. Therefore, there is a need for ongoing dialogue and collaboration between artists, conservators, and technologists to ensure that these works are adequately protected and maintained for future generations. Thank you for being so patient. I will be delighted to be in touch.